I like doing stupid stuff because if you could see the faces Zach makes at me on the other side of the camera, I enjoy that more. I'm sorry guys, I just got distracted here. Welcome to Rusted Up Garage, where I am crushing it. Oh yeah, you know I am. Well, this is gonna be a little special edition. I know, we're dropping a special one on a Saturday. Who would have thought it? Zach don't even know he has to cut this one yet. He just found out. You should see the face on the other side of the camera. Good times. Okay, what we're doing, this is our final prep. This is it, we're done. There's no more time. We are going to Power Tour, right? Yes, we are. And probably you who are watching. If not, this would be a good video for you anyways, okay? What I'm doing is we're gonna give you a quick rundown of what we're gonna bring, okay? Also, I'm gonna give you a few little, tips and tricks. I mean, we've done this once in a wagon that we built in a week and lost a fuel injection halfway there last year. We got this, okay? And now we're about to take a pretty well untested car again. But, whatever. Sorry, I'm excited. Zach's excited too. You just can't tell because he never has a different face, except for when I do weird stuff on the camera. Okay. Bring her over here, Zach. Okay. So this is basically our pile, okay? There's a few key essentials you need for Power Tour. One, Hot Wheels cars, okay? We usually buy them on the Amazons because it's just cheaper, individually packed. Why? Why Hot Wheels, you ask? There's kids. Kids like Hot Wheels. We like giving Hot Wheels to kids. So I usually bring, 100 and something of them, and good times. I actually bring Hot Wheels like this to car shows. If we're going to big car shows, a lot of times I'll just bring a 50 pack and just give them to kids. It's just awesome. Okay, so we got those. Check. Let's set them right here. Next, I just got this. This is something new we're bringing this year. This is the 75 pack microfiber towels, tearaways, and you can wash them 50 times, or you can just throw them away. But I was thinking that this might be better. A way, we can on the car, and we can also, oil leaks or, McDonald's spills, and then we'll just, maybe we save them. Probably not. Okay, next. Charger cords, okay? Make sure you have all your charger cords. Important. I mean, I'd hate for you to get there and realize I have no charger cords. Next, this is what I call my spillage container, okay? I put it in a container that'll basically handle the spills. I've learned this from last year when I filled the compartment in the floor with non-spillable chemicals. But, I got tire plug kit, okay? And with that, I'm gonna lead over to this. I got this little Milwaukee. See, I'm not gonna try to jinx this here. We don't have a spare tire, okay? We don't. This is our spare tire, right here. Plug and this. So hopefully, it could be fixed with this and this. If not, well, then we're pretty well hosed. But we're gonna go with that. Some refrigerant. You never know if, your AC leaks down. If you don't have AC, you don't need this, okay? Some wire. I may not need wire, but my buddy might. Hose clamps, thumb screws, always good to have. Okay, brake fluid, so you can stop. I mean, I hope I don't need this, but somebody else might. So, a little thing of brake fluid don't hurt. Always oil. Quart of oil, always good to have. A quart of transmission fluid, always good to have. Okay. A coil wire. That's an interesting one. I'm probably going to bring a couple spark plug wires too. Now, I may not necessarily burn up one, but my buddy might. A funnel, because no one ever remembers a funnel. Ever. Some heat. I know it's going to be hot. You're thinking, why would you bring heat? I don't know. I'm not sure. But actually, I'm bringing it because we're going to be getting fuel at God knows where locations, and you may get some water. A thing of heat, save your day. Okay? And that's basically some wire. So that's pretty much this kit. Some heat shield. And some heat shield. A little thing of heat shield. Again, burn a wire. Your buddy burns a wire. Saying this like I got a buddy going with me, I don't. Basically me, Zach. But maybe you'll be my buddy. You know, you're that one on the side of the road, I'm pulling over. I'm just saying. Okay, I mean, we're not going crazy here. Now this is just a Pittsburgh tool set, that's all. I mean, I don't need to show you this because the screwdrivers are all gonna fall out as soon as I open it. But it's just a little socket set. This one's a little bit bigger than what we need, but we bought it, we keep it together with just some basic sockets. We don't need the whole toolbox here. I have this little fish and tackle box. Just miscellaneous little bolts, hotter strengths, you know, fuses, stuff like that. You know, just the basics. Some wrenches, okay, little screwdrivers, zip ties, at least a bag, okay, a little bit of garden hose, or also fuel line, some gloves for them really bad jobs, okay? I'm not sure why I'm taking those, but I guess if somebody needs a cotter pin, we got them. And then there's miscellaneous tools, you know, pliers and hammers and vice grips and stuff. This one's really important right here too. Okay, we hope we never have to use this. That's why we don't open it. But this is the recovery strap that we're hoping we don't need. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's all in that kit, okay? Kind of put it in a bag here. Now, let's get on to some more important stuff, okay? Water, agua. You're gonna want a lot of agua. And Mountain Dew, okay? But as you can see, our ratio water to Mountain Dew is better, okay? Here's another odd one, a gas can. Now this is just your cheap old gas can that the EPA and the government has successfully screwed up for us. I mean, I don't know how we expect them to run the government when they can't even manage to keep our fuel cans working right. But you know, the easy stuff. I'm probably not gonna put fuel in this. I'm just gonna keep it as an empty can. Maybe I'll put fuel in, I don't know. But at least if I have an empty can and I run out of fuel, or my buddy runs out of fuel, we're driving by and they're like, woo, thumbs down. Okay, thumbs down means we're broke. We need some help, okay? You pull over and help, that's what we do, hot rod. Okay, because we're hot rodders. Be like, oh, I need some gas. Who has a gas can? Everyone's trying to drink all their Mountain Dew, go get some water, they put the gas in Mountain Dew bottles. I'll be like, I got a 2.5 gallon can, got you guys, okay? So we got all that covered. Okay, that's what we're bringing. Plus I'm bringing, okay, I'm bringing sunscreen. Sunscreen's good. Deodorant, please. Deodorant probably needs to be one of the top of the list, okay? We're gonna be sitting in these sweltering cars for a week together. Let's just all do our part for the environment, okay? Deodorant. Deodorant is important. Maybe twice, 3 times a day sometimes, okay? We got it? Deodorant. Sorry, just got on a tangent there. What else? Clothes. You're gonna wanna bring some clothes. Now, I'm not gonna show you what I'm bringing, but it's basically shirts and shorts, okay? I suggest maybe not bringing all black like I did last year, okay? That was a horrible idea, okay? It was 100 degrees with the sun beating on us and I brought 5 black shirts. I'm just telling you, I'm not always the smartest cookie in the box, or the, I don't know. I don't think that's the right analogy for that. Sharpest crayon, brightest crayon. I don't know. What, you understand what's going on. Don't bring all black shirts, okay? I actually went and bought a pack of white ones today. Yeah. Here's a good one for you. Rain-X, okay? Rain-X. If your wipers don't work, get some Rain-X, put a good coat on it. I know this is simple stuff, but it's amazing sometimes we just forget. We're like packing up some stuff, okay? Where are we at? Is there anything else I'm forgetting in here, Zach?
The floor jack.
floor jack, because we took the jack out of the car too. So we're actually going to bring this light duty jack right here. You know, not that we have a tire to change, but we got a floor jack. So, well, if you give me just a little bit, we're going to start putting this stuff in the car, and I'm going to show you in the car. What? Let's go to the car first, okay? Let's go through the car. So here's the trunk. That's where the tire goes. Here's the problem, okay? Our spare tire, I have the original for this car. It's actually really cool. The problem is it's a 14-inch rim. Ricky put Wilward dinner plate discs on this thing. Let's say the 14 won't go over them. The 15s barely do, okay? So if I bring the spare tire, it's just for looks. Okay, so I don't know what would be worse, to have a flat tire and be like, no, I didn't bring a flat tire. Be like, yeah, I got one, just don't fit this car. Just saying. So I'm gonna have to work on getting a spare tire, okay? Here's another cool thing we got this year. Look at this, this is an Ice Go. Ice Go, Ice Go, Ice Go. It's 34 degrees inside. Look at that. It's keeping our water cold, all the water cold. And we can just put new waters in, and we don't have to get ice. And it just hooks in. We got a little, you know, thing in here, and it just hooks into our car. And Bluetooth. Zach can look it on his phone and Bluetooth it and be like, hey, our water's at 34 degrees. Or our battery's dead. We're leaving it plugged in. Actually, no, this has a smart sensor on it. We've been testing it. It went all night last night. Brought the battery down to 12.2. That's it. And it'll shut off at like 12 point or 11.8 or 9 or something. But, okay. So here's our trunk. We're gonna start packing stuff in. And then when we get stuff packed in here, I'm coming back and I'm gonna show you some other little tips and tricks around the car. And some creature comforts around the car that you may have not thought of. You know, I'm just trying to make your trip as successful as possible. And honestly, it's kind of helping me because it's reminding me all the stuff that I need to do before we leave in 12 hours, 24 hours, 18 hours, and all the hours. So, okay, Zach, you can shut them off for a minute. We're gonna move some stuff into this car because they don't want to watch that. And then we're gonna do some more walking around and give them some more pointers, okay? Pointers. We're back. Whew. It's all in the trunk. Look at this. Look at the room. I mean, all the room for activities we got back here. Okay. The other thing too, I failed to mention, grab you a couple seats. You know, that might be handy. Sit down. When your kickers hurt. Fire extinguisher. Just a, you know, ABC one. ABC fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Just grab one. Keep it in your car somewhere, okay? That's an important one. Let's see here. I think that's everything in the back. You see, we got plenty of room for activities. The other thing too is you don't want to freight them down too much unless you're gonna put air shocks on them because they're gonna be like, you know, and we don't want that. Ours ain't bad. It's actually pretty good. So we're, you know, we're not too heavy. Let's move on, Zach. Oh, while we're coming by here, let's keep going. Come on, come on. Okay. Check tire pressures. I know that seems mundane. I bet just put the gauge on, check them. You'd be surprised. They might be low. They might be high. I doubt it. Okay? Tips, tricks, okay? Obviously you want to check all your fluids, especially on these old automobiles, okay? But here's a quick one for you, if you don't think about it. Take a picture of your belts. See? Take a picture. 15570. I snapped it. You know my picture. I took a picture of it. And I say, why would you take a picture of your belts? Okay, well I don't have spare belts for the car. I just don't have any. I mean, I'm just not carrying them. I'll probably end up getting some at some point, but I don't. But let's say I'm going down the road and this one flies off, right? And I don't realize it for like 2 miles, which I would notice, but it would still be back at least a half a mile if I could find it. Now I'm going to the parts store and I'm like, I need an alternator belt for a 1955 Oldsmobile that's been modified with a newer alternator, and I've also changed the location of it, and I've put AC on it, and I changed the pulley size, and nothing exactly is from 1955. And as good as the O'Reilly's guy is going to be, he's going to be like, is that four-wheel drive? If you have the belt number, you can at least walk in and be like, look, I need a 15570 belt. They'll give it to you, you walk out, okay? It's just, you know, something. It may not hurt, you know, to know your air filter numbers. You know, maybe bring a plug wire, okay? Double check your fittings and your connections under here. I went through and checked my brake fluids, all my fluids. I just checked, okay? Check your wiper blades. I tried to change mine, but the ones I got were for a 55 Chevy. And a 55 Chevy and a 55 Olds are not even the same freaking car. Close. They're, besides being under the GM umbrella, they're not even the same car. The wipers don't even cross-contaminate. So, okay, double check your lights. Just run through, you know, the old spotters, because mine are out of adjustment, and I'm good with that because I'm hoping not to drive at night. But it'd be nice to know that they at least come on, both of them, high and lows. Just another quick, I'm just sharing with you, okay? Just sharing. Let's move on to some creature comforts now, because this is what's really important when you're in your automobile, okay? Now, obviously a cup holder's nice. Like I said, I got this fancy unit right here. It's classic consoles. They have all different ones. And then at the same time, we wired in, you know, we went ahead and wired in an outlet to it. And we wired in a little, you know, 300 watt inverter. So we can invert stuff. I mean, this is like 20 bucks on Amazon for this little guy. And we just ran the wire underneath the carpet and hooked it all up. It's all in the console. If we need power, it's right there, okay? Armrest. Another thing that seems kind of mundane is a phone holder. These things are like, you know, 10, 20 bucks or whatever you want to spend at the Walmarts or Amazons. And now you can just, your phone right here, plug it in right there. And you're not like holding your phone being like, where are we going? Okay. Another little creature comfort. Air conditioning. No, I'm sorry, that's a real creature comfort. What else? What else that? Oh. Advil. Yeah, that's a good one to have. Spare cables for your phone. Very good to have. Okay. Registration and insurance card. You're going to need both of them to go on the tour. So don't forget them in your car. Another thing that wouldn't hurt, take a picture of your license plate. Because I can't remember if they need that or not. But I think they do. Maybe they don't. But just take a picture of your license plate. Like that, okay? Just a quick one. Horn blows! What else am I missing, Zach, here? I mean, I'm just trying to really give these people the information that they might need of the packets. I mean, I think that's about it.
I think so.
I mean, that's a good rundown of everything. You just want to double check. I mean, we still got to put our clothes in here. I mean, we put our Matchbox in the back, you know, easy access for the kids. And, you know, a thing of Tubba towels, because, you know, not sponsored, but should be. I'm sure I'm going to need Tubba towels at least once or twice. I mean, I think that's it. I'm just trying to, you know.
Truck needs to be hooked to trailer.
That's the other thing I'm going to do, you know, just for safety. Is, you know, I'm going to go ahead and hook my truck to my trailer over there. You know, and I can call my wife and be like, hey, honey, I know I'm 500 miles away, but that transmission I built, that's got me worried. Yeah, I decided to leave the party. So, no, knock on wood. Hey, real wood. Hey, look at this. Knock, knock. It's gonna stay together. I'm voting. I'm voting today. It's gonna stay together. God. I mean, that's basically, that's, you know, rusted up garages tricks and tips. Fuses. I think I said fuses.
Yes, you did.
Fuses wouldn't be bad to have. Just, you know, I think that's our checklist. I basically did our checklist on the camera, you know. I'm gonna pack my clothes. I'm gonna put them in there, and I think that's it. I think we're gonna, you know, turn the old Waylon Jennings onto our favorite station here and be ready to go in the morning. I'm ready. I'm ready to hit the road. You know, looks like it may rain tomorrow, which is gonna suck. And maybe Monday, which is gonna suck. But, you know, we'll all make do, okay? So I look forward to maybe meeting some of y'all. We're gonna be, you know, staying somewhere at a hotel. One of them. But, I mean, if you see the green holes and you see us, you know, come over and say, hey. You know, how you doing? I know we're not superstars, but, you know, we still have 500 of you that occasionally watch us from now and then. And I'd still love to meet you. So come on over, say hi. Zach ain't gonna say much because he don't. But you know, you might get a out of him. Hey, you might. Or you know, if you have some tuning problems, he might be able to help you out there too. You know, he's gonna bring all of his laptop stuff because Zach can't leave the house without at least 50,000 dongles, 2 computers, 1 AC cord. Yeah, I'm just saying, if he could get his monitors in this thing, he would. Okay, I'm laying it out there. So he'll have it all. So, I mean, if you need some tuning, not that he knows how to completely do all of it at some of the levels, but I mean, he's getting it slowly but surely. But we'll have the access to it. And I think that's it. I think we're gonna go in there and edit this video, and we're gonna, you know, send it up so you guys watched it. And we look forward to meeting some of you this week somewhere on the trail. We're gonna, you know, our plan is to go slow, get into groups, and not be in a hurry. Last year we were running early mornings because we had no air, and I blew my back out, so it was a little more difficult for us. And this year I'm planning on just rolling it back. We're gonna try to hit more back roads, try to be more groups, you know, maybe get in a little later afternoons, and you know, we're just gonna go out and enjoy it. We're just gonna go enjoy the car. This car was supposed to go last year, so I mean, it's a whole year later, and it's finally getting to go. So we're excited to bring her out. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of these Oldsmobiles out there. I feel it's not usually whenever I go anywhere, but maybe we'll find a couple. I mean, if you're going, you got like a 50s Olds, you know, hit us up. You know,
Or just any olds.
or really any Olds. Well, I'm an Oldsmobile junkie. I know there's gonna be some really cool Olds there. So, I mean, 72, 442s. Sorry, I'm gonna have to buy one of these days. Rambling, end of video. We can't wait to see you on the tour. Next video that'll be coming out will be probably like day 1, day 2 together, maybe into day 3 or something. We're not gonna give you like a day by day because just, I don't think we will. Zach ain't that ambitious to do this part of the editing. So we probably get 2. We probably get 1 midweek, and then when we want to get back as a recap.
Honestly, you might get kind of bored too.
Yeah,
because you think everybody that has YouTube.
Although I mean, yeah, everyone that has YouTubes has these videos, but we're just gonna do our best to, you know,
So.
give you some of our adventure. You know, we'll probably just record some cool stuff. You know, if we help some people out, we might record on that or whatever. But you know, we're not just gonna mundane you with 6,000 cars in a video.
Maybe some of the cool stops we stop at.
Yeah, I want to do some stopping. I don't know where yet. We're gonna fly by night this thing. Zach and I are just gonna fly by night it. Is our plan. Well, you guys take it easy. Drive safe. See you there. Peace out.